That was To Lisby Brown by Gerald Finzi, part of his Thomas Hardy song cycle Earth, Air and Rain, sung by Adam Harris, who I agree with Richard is remarkable, with Trevor Chartrand at the piano. Choir members may remember singing Finzi's Lo the Full Final Sacrifice at the last concert before I took over.
It's not a coincidence that I was on the programme committee when that programme was put together.
So, in 1966, you moved to the then new University of Bradford to do a PhD. Tell us about the experience of being in a new university in the city that must have been quite different from Belfast.
In many ways it was. It was a lot colder, it was a lot more windy, but the natives were friendly. And the city was lucky enough to have regular visits from the Halle under glorious John Barbarolli at the St George's Hall. So I had quite a bit to do getting to grips both with research and with married life.
And I gather that you twice appeared on University Challenge for Bradford University. How did you fare?
Completely consistent. Played 2, lost 2. How I got to do it twice is somewhat unusual, though. In 1968, I won a competition to appear as part of the student team, and I was the captain. We lost, I think, by about 200 to 100 to an Oxbridge College. In my own justification, all I can say is that I was the only one on my side who answered any starter questions, which was a bit of a handicap. Then, 10 years later, a Bradford team of students won the whole series. And there was a tradition at that time that they've since given up on, that the student team plays a team taken from their lecturers. And I was lucky to take part in that, but not surprisingly against the series champion team, we lost again.
So your fourth record is another song, but a rather different one. Tell us why you've chosen this.
I was 15 at the start of the 60s, and the 60s was, as everybody says it was, an absolutely fabulous decade. There was great music, and this is some of the, for my mind, the best music. And of course, the Beatles would remind me of my time in Liverpool, which is, as we may see later, another fabulous city.